of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Stammer-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. Wouldn't it be nice if we were married to 30's cartoon heart from Betty Boop? My name is Lisa Doop and I am Mr. Boop.
My name is Ryan and I'm here reluctantly.
Ryan is no longer Boop.
Goodbye.
My name is Cadence Quick, and I am Mr.
My name is Ryan. Goodbye.
I'm leaving.
I'm here for the episode count. I'm now.
Yeah.
I made my appearance. Pay me. Bye.
I'm here to make sure they say the right slang. That's it.
Kate, the other one. It's Saturday, May 23rd, 2020.
Also,
and
Kate
today,
is here.
We're reading the 96. Question mark in Mysterians reference. 96 Tears. Familiar with that song,
1, 2,
Kate?
3, 4.
No.
Oh, well. 96 Tears. It's a classic. 96 ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Honestly, Alec looks kind of cute in this one.
He does. I agree.
Thank you for whoever wrote that.
Whoever wrote that has very correct opinions. And, okay, panel 1. What do we see here, Cade?
We see... Alec in what I can only describe as a schoolgirl uniform. Sweating, shaking...
Japanese schoolgirl uniform, I think.
Yeah. And implying to be, let's say, pummeling Betty.
Yeah.
Starting off by saying, having sex with you feels so good, Betty Boop, with a, hold on, with a
White face.
with a,
Is this
with
a
an,
white face?
with an electro point.
I thought you were
That's
saying
what I
white
was
face.
looking for.
Ryan's shaking his head at me to imply that this is not a white face. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a shaky variation on the white face. Like he's in heat, if you will. Also, yeah, I guess he is pummeling, because I was thinking to myself, well, maybe he's just like fondling her, but no, he's saying he's having sex, and so I guess that's what is happening.
Right.
But this is
You
some of
call
my favorite.
you call having sex pummeling?
It was a more descriptive way to, like, go about describing the pose.
Yeah, we're adding flavor here. We're not just...
Yeah. Because if I just said having sex, you could imagine that in so many different ways.
And with the way I cry after sex, it's like I've been pummeled. Ayo. This is my favorite type of dialogue. Like I said in the last episode, Alec has really perfected this awkward style. Just like, having sex with you feels so good, Betty Boop. It also feels like a commercial, like, you know, they're selling you something. Wow, having sex with Betty Boop feels so good.
It's just, like, opinions that you already expect them to have, and also already expect the reader to know, and also already expect every character involved to know. It's just stating opinions that are, like, common knowledge among everyone involved.
Does this ever happen to you? You're having sex with your wife, Betty Boop.
Yeah. It always feels like they're coming back from the commercial break at the beginning of every strip, like whenever they say something like this. Like, okay. Panel 2, we see Betty Boop chained to a pole. It's like they got the thickness of a telephone pole somehow, and she's handcuffed to the pole, and she is in a all black latex bodysuit,
A gimp outfit, if you will.
a gimp outfit with a dog collar, holes for the eyes, holes for the nose, and a zip on the mouth, which is all been zipped up, and comically, it wraps around her hair.
To reveal all of the same details that normally are shown with her hair.
Yeah, very interesting choice.
I do have to ask. Are the handcuffs actually connected to the pole, or is it just that by virtue of having the handcuffs on, she has trapped herself beside it.
No, they're wrapped around the pole.
So they're not actually attached
Yeah.
to the pole. Okay, I get
They're
it.
not attached to the pole, but they're behind it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. At least that's how I'm looking at it.
That's how I saw it at first too.
Yeah. think-
In
Wait, I think that also she has. You can see the inline of her dress as well underneath the gimp suit. whether
right.
her
Yeah, no,
boobs
no,
are
totally
visible.
actually.
Yeah. She has dialogue in this one, and what does it say?
It says, "It feels great having it with you two, baby." And then in
Hey.
panel 3, we see Alec in the same pose, except sweating and shaking a little bit more.
His eyes
and
are shut.
eyes shut. In a bit more of a climaxing facial expression, if you will. With the text, "I'm glad we do it a lot."
This actually, yeah, I'm talking a lot about the dialogue here, but this really, this one of my favorite elements of the strip also is how it sounds like someone who wants you to think that he's having sex with Betty Boop, you know? But
Right.
He's not actually, which I think is like, I'm glad I have sex with you. That's
I do like that. I do like that, actually.
reassuring.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this strip can still be read if you zoom out the camera and they're totally just not having sex whatsoever.
I would prefer that.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
not just because it's uncomfortable. I think it would be a lot funnier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But
That's
he's
because I
going-
thought this strip was funnier when it had that innocent quality to it, like, because it's like,
Well, once you do it the first time,
yeah, I guess because
can you do it again?
But I mean, then they just did this, and I feel like they just keep escalating this. But
Yeah.
it's like I think it was at its funniest when he's like, he's married to Betty Boop, and he's like, Betty, can we kiss? It's like,
Yeah.
his wife, he needs,
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
I think that's a lot funnier,
I think
in my
it's-
opinion.
It's character growth.
Honestly, if they put like a strip directly after this one where Alec is just like asking
I mean, yeah, they
permission
can-
to
they
like
can still do
hold
that.
hands, and then Betty is just like, "We had sex yesterday" or whatever.
Or, like,
I don't
if
think
they-
she would do that. I think she would just be like, "Of course, Alec, my darling."
Right, and
husband."
the punchline is that it's after this strip.
Yeah, panel 5 should be just like he says, "So can we do it now?" Like, because he's saying having sex with you feels so good. I'm
Oh yeah.
That would be really funny.
It zooms out, showing
This
that
one
they're
doesn't
not
really
having.
have a punchline. The whole strip is the joke.
It
That would
zooms
be
out,
funny.
showing that they're not having sex, and then is when Alec asks permission for them
I
to have
will.
sex.
I will say it's not a very Mr. Boop punchline. Like, it's too much of a joke.
Yeah, it's a Simpsons joke, really.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Ah, yes,
I'm
the
gonna
iconic
give it-
Simpsons joke.
remember that
of
episode
me
of The
when you-
Simpsons where Homer was like, "Marge, I love having sex with you, my wife." Homie, me too.
Oh, homie, I'm glad you woke up from your year-long coma so we can have more sex.
Hey, have you seen The Sopranos?
Marge, we should do that
No,
soon.
I actually haven't. But
Oh, I
want,
thought we were
I
already
want
doing
to.
that.
Because there was a while back when, during the coma arc, when people.
Oh, hold
when we
on. Could
asked
you
Alec,
not spoil The Sopranos?
we asked Alec if the coma arc was inspired by anything, and he said The Sopranos and Evangelion.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't know. We
Evangelion
don't know what that
stuff,
means.
but we
Okay,
don't get what
okay.
The Sopranos thing is because neither of us have seen it. And we're like, well,
No,
you could
never
explain.
seen this.
No.
That's
Sopranos.
hilarious.
Lisa,
I
have
do.
you ever seen Breaking
I
Bad?
do want to watch it eventually.
no, I haven't.
I
I've
have
El
seen
Camino.
all of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I know. I was asking Lisa.
I'm sorry.
I've seen El
Wait, have
Camino,
you started watching
but
Better
I haven't
Call
seen
Saul?
Breaking Bad.
I'm caught up on Better Call Saul, and I've also
good,
seen
good.
El Camino.
Yeah, I like
I can't
to
remember
tell
if we
people,
talked about this. Well, anyway.
I like to tell people that I've seen El Camino.
Oh my
But I haven't
God.
seen Breaking Bad, and they get so pissed.
It
It's
is
so
it is it is kind of not how you're supposed to
I
do
am
it,
pissed.
but
No, well, not according to Vince Gilligan. He said that you don't need to have watched Breaking Bad to watch El Camino,
I
which
didn't.
is such a load of bullshit.
it kind of is.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'm sure it's a good movie and it can be enjoyed without watching Breaking Bad, but it also
But it makes no sense.
it also like a lot of the context is missing. It spoils Breaking Bad. It's just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely worth actually watching the show first.
I'm thinking about going backwards through Breaking Bad. Just start from the last episode and go back to the start.
You should
know?
just
so
watch
awful.
Just watch the Breaking Bad finale and the Better Call Saul finale. Do like pull a lights camera Jackson.
I did. Okay, so my brother, who I live with, was watching Breaking Bad all the way through, and I kind of saw the clips as they're happening, and we caught the final episode at the same time, and that scene where he falls over, it's
Whoa.
like, it's...
Breaking Bad spoilers?
Okay, you know the meme scene where he falls over?
That's not the last episode,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
the
is
second to last
it is
episode.
the last season. But
It is
yeah.
the best
Okay,
episode.
we,
No, I'm
we,
just kidding.
We caught that. We
It's
caught
one of
that
the best.
episode. I caught that shot whilst it was happening, and it's a very dramatic moment, obviously. But me and my brother just couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my god! You know what's so
'Cause
funny
we just
about it?
seen the meme so much.
You were laughing before it was cool to laugh at that scene.
No, it was after. It was after
Oh,
that.
okay,
scene
okay.
that
No,
meme
so-
everywhere. It was just like,
So
oh my god.
I watched Breaking Bad late, so like after that was a meme, right?
Yeah.
And
I watched that episode when it aired.
I watched it on Netflix, right? And the funniest part is that the thumbnail, like the Netflix thumbnail for the episode, is like a frame of that
Oh
GIF.
my god.
So when I got to the episode on Netflix, I was like, "Oh my god, it's the meme episode!" And then I was like,
God.
"Wait a minute, this one's actually really good."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was directed by Ryan Johnson, who directed my favorite episode, the Fly one. Fly
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
He
The-
directed
for-
my favorite episode, The Lost Jedi.
my favorite episode is a toss up
That is
between
my favorite episode of Star Wars.
my favorite episode is a toss up between the Fly episode and the Train episode.
Which one was that? Was that
Tra-
with- that's
from-
Todd
from
is in that one?
From season 5, where Todd becomes basically a main
Okay.
character. Yeah.
All right, I remember vaguely. It's been a long time.
Mhm.
I don't. I watched the last half a season when it aired, but the rest I watched before.
Yeah.
It was called like Dead Freight or something like that.
Yeah.
Like Dead Weight. I get it. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh. You know what she's doing, Kate?
No, what? Sorry, I wasn't.
My daddy and my mommy and my daddy and my mommy.
Mom!
They don't get it still.
Oh, come on.
I need. Oh fuck.
You are not the guy.
You're. Yeah.
I
See,
had a
I
guy,
had
but
had-
now I don't.
I listen to that all the time, and so when I was seeing him, my brother watching the show, I would just.
Did
come
he
into
watch
the
the
room
whole
whenever
show?
I heard he has seen the whole thing, yeah. And I just rush in whenever I thought that one of those scenes were gonna happen. And usually it was, and I was like, yes, it's the guy. There's the
It's
there's
from the
video.
image I've seen. It's the Denny's scene.
No, it's from the remix that was reposted to Tumblr. That is the Tumblr meme now because it was reposted there.
Exactly.
Here's the other.
Anyway,
the other remix.
what happens in panel 4?
In panel 4, we see almost, if not the exact same shot of.
You can see her breasts a little more perky here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're
Awesome.
right. It is not the exact same, but it is similarly drawn and composed.
It's not
We
being
see a
copy-pasted.
very similar shot of Betty Boop, still tied, responding, "I'm glad you woke up from your year-long coma so we could have more sex."
I want this tattooed on my body. I want this tattooed on my forehead.
Very good line.
It is a good line.
Yeah. It's funny. If this was a 5-panel strip, though, I think it would be funny with the... Can we do it now? But
Yeah.
My favorite issue of Mr. Boop so far is the one where Alec is confronting Betty. She bought the Breaking Bad box set, and there's someone's initials are inside, and it says BB. What do you think that could stand for? Breaking Benjamin, Breaking Bad, Betty Boop. Betty raises her hand. She's like, "You got me."
I have no idea what you're referencing.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. You've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. See our slang guide for more info. You have probably heard the episodes before this if you're listening to this one, and you know what you can do and how you can do it. Good night, everyone.
Oh, yeah. And you know where we are.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye, everyone.
Well, married to the world famous Betty Boop. Gee whiz, what a lucky guy. So in love, I might make you puke. She's the apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shama-lama ding-dong, loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.